Hi, welcome to our Pharma Topics channel, which aims at simplifying the pharmacy subjects and allied health sciences subjects. Our topic of discussion is chemotherapy of malaria. It is anti-malarial drugs. Before seeing the drugs, let us see the life cycle of the Plasmodium species. First, the female Anopheles mosquito, when it bites, it injects the sporozoids of the Plasmodium species into our circulation. So the sporozoids enter the circulation, and after that, within half an hour, it enters into the liver. In the liver, it gets concentrated as the schizons, or it may get stored as hypnozoites in the liver. Within 5 to 16 days, the schizons in the liver, they enter the RBCs. There they develop into merozoites. Merozoites develop into trophozoites, and schizon stages happen in the RBCs. Within 2 to 3 days, RBC rupture happens, which is a hemolysis. Because of the plasmodial load, the RBC bursts. It may be causing fever, chills, or sweating. The out of the four species of Plasmodium, Plasmodium falciparum is more dangerous. It causes alternate days fever, whereas other species they may cause fever within 2 to 3 days or 4 days once. That is called a tertian or quartan fever. Whereas malignant fever or cerebral malaria is caused by Plasmodium falciparum. The merozoites may also develop into gametocytes, which are taken by the female Anopheles mosquito. In saliva of the mosquito, they develop into sporozoites. Let us see the drugs which addresses these issues. So the first category is primary tissue schizontizides, otherwise called as drugs for causal prophylaxis. They are proguanil, pyrimethamine, and primaquine. And the next category of drugs are erythrocytic schizontizides, which are also called used for suppressive prophylaxis or treatment. There are two category of drugs. One is fast-acting erythrocytic schizontizides, such as chloroquine, mepacrin, quinine, halofantrine, atovaquone, and artemisinin. Short-acting drugs are proguanil, pyrimethamine, sulfonamides, and tetracyclines. The drug which acts exclusively in the liver and prevents the exoerythrocytic schizonticidal is otherwise called as a radical cure is primaquine. This radical stage is absent in Plasmodium falciparum. And some of the drugs are gametocidal in nature and they are used to prevent the transmission of malaria. And these drugs are chloroquine, mepacrin, and quinine. Let us see the drugs individually. There is a special code. You can remember the fast-acting anti-malarials with a code called MACHAR, and they are mefloquine, atovaquone, chloroquine, halofantrine, lumefantrine, artemisinin, and quinine. The first drug in most important drug is chloroquine. The mechanism it selectively concentrates in the parasitized erythrocytes. It breaks the conversion of heme to hemozoin, and heme becomes toxic to the plasmodium and kills it. It is used for several disorders. You can remember that with a code called red lip MG or Mahatma Gandhi, rheumatoid arthritis, extraintestinal amoebiasis, discoid lupus erythematosus, lepra reaction, infectious mononucleosis, photogenic reactions, malaria, and giardiasis. It is the drug of choice for prophylaxis and treatment of non-falciparum malaria and chloroquine-sensitive Plasmodium falciparum malaria. It acts exclusively in the erythrocytes. It has no effect on the hepatic schizons. It is the drug of choice in pregnant women. Most of the areas in African regions and Indian tropical regions have become resistant to chloroquine. The adverse effects of chloroquine are skin rashes, peripheral neuropathy, hypotension, myocardial depression, where there is a T wave change in the ECG, and high doses on prolonged use can cause blindness and retinal damage called bullseye maculopathy. Porphyria and discoloration of nails and mucous membranes may also happen. The next drug is quinine. It is the drug of choice for chloroquine resistant malaria, and usually quinine is clubbed with doxycycline or clindamycin. Uh, it is not given for chemoprophylaxis because of its resistance. The adverse effects are hypoglycemia, palpitations, sweating, and tachycardia. Hemolysis may happen in glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase deficient patients. Cardiac conduction abnormalities may also happen. High doses of quinine can lead to a disorder called synchronism, characterized by tinnitus, vertigo, blurred vision, and headache. The isomer of quinine is quinidine. It is used in chloroquine resistant malaria cases. Mefloquine is the next category of drug. It is the drug of choice for chloroquine resistant malaria, particularly Plasmodium falciparum. It is used for chemoprophylaxis and treatment. Single dose itself is effective. The adverse effects are cardiac conduction abnormalities, QT prolongation may happen. And the most important toxicity of mefloquine is neurotoxicity, characterized by psychosis and seizures. The next drug is primaquine. It actually produces free radicals by redox compounds are formed that kills the plasmodium. It acts at pre-erythrocytic as well as exoerythrocytic stages. It is used against all the types of plasmodium. It is gametocidal only for Plasmodium vivax, whereas other drugs are gametocidal for all the Plasmodium species. Adverse effects, the most important is methemoglobinemia in glucose 6 phosphate dehydrogenase deficient patients. The new drug is tapinoquine. Single dose itself is effective for radical cure of Plasmodium vivax. The next drug is pyrimethamine. It is an antifolate drug. It is slow acting and it is special for chloroquine resistant malaria of Plasmodium falciparum. The next drug is proguanil. It is an antifolate drug. It is also slow acting. It's a prodrug activated to form active drug cycloguanil. Usually proguanil is given along with atovaquone for the treatment of chloroquine resistant malaria, particularly Plasmodium falciparum species. The next drugs are artemisinin. It is obtained from a Chinese herb, Artemisia annua. Xinghao is the tree name. It is generates free radicals toxic to the plasmodium. It is fastest acting. It is a very important drug useful in multiple drug resistant malaria and cerebral malaria. Artemisinin is forms resistance, so it is usually combined with other drugs. Artemether is combined with lumefantrine, artesunate with mefloquine, artesunate with amodiaquine, artesunate with sulfadoxine and pyrimethamine, and dihydroartemisinin is combined with piperaquine. Arterolane is a new combination with piperaquine. Let us see the national guidelines of National Board for Vector Diseases Control Program. There are three categories which we can remember in case of uncomplicated malaria, severe complicated malaria of falciparum, and for chemoprophylaxis. The first category, chloroquine is combined with primaquine in case of Plasmodium vivax and ovale. Plasmodium falciparum is treated with artemisinin in combination and primaquine. Mixed infections are also treated with artemisinin combinations and primaquine. Pregnancy first trimester, chloroquine and quinine are the drug of choice. For second trimester, chloroquine can be given and For falciparum cases, artemisinin combination is followed. For severe complicated malaria, that is cerebral malaria or malignant tertian malaria of Plasmodium falciparum, artesunate is followed by artemisinin combinations. For chemoprophylaxis, when a person travels to a region and he lives there for less than 6 weeks, then he can take doxycycline for prophylaxis. And for long term, if it is more than 6 weeks, the drug of choice for chemoprophylaxis is mefloquine. So this is a short nutshell information of the drugs used in malaria, the life cycle, and the drug regimens followed for uncomplicated malaria, severe complicated malaria, and chemoprophylaxis. So thank you for listening. Happy learning. Kindly share this to your friends and kindly subscribe to our Pharma Topics channel and encourage us to put more videos for your subjects. Thank you.